Hi, my name is Kathy Glenn. I'm down here in Miami from St. Petersburg, Florida, and I've come down here to share my story of sickness and actually my journey back into getting well. I think people as I did, take their health for granted until they are hit with something so severe like I was that it just lays you out and you're no longer even participating in the life you once knew. It started in 2008, and from that time on I had various symptoms. Went from being an extremely happy, healthy, normal person to I couldn't get out of bed. I'd been to several infectious disease doctors, Mayo Clinic several times, had every test known to man run, and I was either told there was nothing wrong with me, I was perfectly healthy, I needed a psychiatrist. I had fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, lupus, MS, just a whole host of things that really didn't seem to make sense. And finally we went to Dr. Wolder at the University of Miami, who was the only doctor who told me she believed there was really something wrong with me. She didn't know what, but that she wouldn't give up on me. And she ran a whole battery of tests, sent me to specialists there, and promised me that if they didn't either find what was wrong or could help me, then she would go outside the box, and which is when she suggested I meet with Dr. Lafferty. I started with her at the end of last June, so I basically went from not being able to get out of bed and being in extreme pain and just chronically ill, sick, fatigued, and to the point now I've driven down here from St. Petersburg and continue to reclaim my health with her help, and look forward to actually getting back to the way I used to be, working out and traveling. I used to travel the world, and went from that to, like I said, being bedridden for no known reason that anybody could tell me other than her. And since then, like I said, working with her, she's gotten me back. I'm probably about 80% better than I was just 6 months ago. Being that fatigue and insomnia were two of my biggest complaints, she first started with testing the adrenal system, and finding that was very low. Put me on adrenal desiccated supplements that built back up the adrenal system. She did a saliva test for the hormonal system. She did liver and gallbladder flushes, which I guess all tie in, can be causes of insomnia as well. And she also did natural antibiotics for parasites, as I was told I had Lyme disease. So all of these different tests that she performed, and then the supplements that built my immune system back up, that killed the parasites, rid the body of the toxins and pathogens, and increased my sleep so I wasn't as tired, increased getting my sleeping rhythm back on track, and all in all, of course, the sleeping helped cure it all, because each system, while out of whack and being treated individually without sleeping for the body to repair itself, I don't think would have worked as well had she not put it all together like she did and got me sleeping again. I had gone almost 4 years without sleeping. Dr. Lafferty also was a huge emotional support. There were times that, that I felt like I was getting sick again, backsliding into the same symptoms and patterns and not sleeping, and Dr. Lafferty I could call her, email her, text her, and she would talk me through and say, no, you're not backsliding, you're getting better. But everybody, even healthy people, have bad days or bad nights that they don't sleep or they don't feel well, and she would always support me in the fact and calm my fears and my anxiety that I was heading back to where I was struggling so hard to get out of with her help. And that, I think, spiritually and emotionally, when you're fighting something like that that's so hard on you, mind, body, and spirit, to have a coach like Dr. Lafferty, basically cheering you on and calming your fears like she did, is probably just as important, if not more in a different way than everything that she did from a protocol of, by recommending the supplements that she did and rebuilding all the systems, for your body to function properly and live in a healthy manner, and hoping that by sharing my story that other people will benefit that have issues or chronic illnesses and will benefit from the same types of coaching and recommendations that I've received from Dr. Lafferty, and helping to reclaim their health.